How you doing, everybody? Back again on the Mustang. A couple days it took us to get back to getting on this, or me being able to come back up here to the shop to get to work on this thing. But not much left to get it out. We go a little belly view. Still, it's hooked up to the transmission and all that. But today's goal is to actually get the motor out. So we're gonna do basically get the drive shaft out here in a minute. Get this big boy Trimix 600 out of here. And then we're actually gonna get the motor first and then we'll get the transmission. But here shortly, should have it all out, ready to go. Like I said, this took a couple days to get back up here. You know how things go, life, kids, happens. But stay tuned, we'll be back. All right, guys, we are back again, and got her hooked up. Transmission's disconnected. It's already out of the motor mounts. Now it's just a fight with me and this old guy right here. Tell you what, man, if this engine hoist could talk, man, she'd be telling you some stories. But we're almost out here. I'm gonna get her out. I'm gonna get her thrown up on the engine stand. We'll take a better look at her. Still didn't drain the oil, but we'll just do that on the engine stand, no biggie. And get that out, and we'll get that big old heavy Trimix 600 out down there. I'm not as young as I used to be. I used to be able to bench press some things right in and out, but not no more. I'm getting weak as I get old, I guess. So give me a few minutes and we'll be back with this bad boy out on a stand. All right, man, I got this bad boy out finally. About 15 minutes, didn't take too long. I just got to find a suitable engine stand because there's an orange one over there. It's only a 3-legger, and I just don't trust that busted thing. Don't even know where I got that orange 3-legged damn engine stand from, but I don't like them. So we're gonna find a big boy. You'll see here in a minute. All right, here we go. Got her out. Like I said, not too much effort. Wanted to get a better engine stand. And then, like I said, that cute one back over there. I don't trust those. People can say whatever they want. Man, I've seen people put some big motors on those little trike ones. I just don't care for them. Let's see, you gotta get the trans out real quick. I totally forgot the shifter. It is a manual, so whoops. I will get that out here in a minute and show you what that nasty thing looks like. Oh man, this car is very taken apart. Oh, but you know, a couple of these gauges are gonna go away. When I had my Mustang, I wish they made something like that, or I made something like that back in the day. But again, this car is going to a Holley EFI, so these gauges are gonna go away. All this stuff's gonna go away. It's gonna be nice. It is gonna have the race pack. So this dash is, I don't know, not gonna work. I've never done a Holley EFI. This is my first one. Back in the day, I used to do all the fasts and the big stuffs, and never done a Holley EFI, but it's probably not any different. So we will find out. Let me get this bad guy apart and see what we're working with. All right, everyone, back. It's out. Motor decided to make a little bit more coolant mess. Hooray for me. Got this guy out. It's pretty nasty on the top, but I think what's happening here is that back here, I just haven't had good luck with these valve covers sealing, but these valve covers in the back where he took it apart, it's pretty wet. It's consistently wet. Not up here, you know, where the gasket could blow out, you know, boost, all that other good stuff, but it's good there. It's just these guys. Yeah, here in a minute, Larry's gonna show up and we're actually gonna flip this bad boy over, take the pan off, do a good check. don't really know too much what we're going to check for. I'm kind of conflicted on checking the rod bearings or checking the main bearings, and it's just because, hey, this has been in there for a long time and it's kind of settled where it wants to be, and then we're going to undo it. So I'm kind of up in the air. We're going to talk about it, honestly. But we will take the pan off and show you the bottom and see if there's any stripper glitter hiding in the bottom, which I hope not. Anytime we've changed oil on it, no stripper glitter, barely anything on the magnets out of the pan, but you never know. This guy, we're gonna get the bumper support off, get the intercooler off. All the intercooler stuff is out of here. And we're gonna pressure wash it really good, pressure wash the transmission really good underneath the car, and then he's gonna take it to get the front end straightened out. As you can see right here, somebody's repaired it back, you know, he's had it repaired once, but it's got a rowdy wrinkle here on the strut tower, and kind of the same other thing on the other side. It's pretty bad. It's actually cracked almost all the way down, and then on the bottom it's cracked all the way down. So trying to convince him to let's cut this front end off and do a tubular front end, but I guess maybe he wants to take it to the frame place, see if they can straighten it more. Maybe that'll help, and it'll convince him more to put the tubular front end on. I mean, he's doing that. There's not very much hanging in the fender wells in any case. I mean, you got the MSD hiding back here, but we can find another alternative spot somewhere else. Like all the power stuff for the starter is here hiding. All that stuff can be moved. I really wish he would do the tubular front end. I really do. I hope he does. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. It more main depends on that. After we talk, what happens? You know, hey, we got to throw some money at that before we start throwing money at this. It's just a up and down game. You know, sometimes when you're doing stuff not on a budget, but hey, times are tight, and you got to do what you got to do. You know, freshen the motor, straighten this out, and put a tubular front end on it. If anything, if it came to worse, I would say let's just do a fresh motor. This can be done again at any time. I mean, realistically, I know I've cut the camera off several times here and there, especially today because it's just me working. But realistically, this car is super easy. Probably in about, it's like a 3-hour job taking it out this way. I've never done it like the mod motors where you take, you know, K-member and all that. It just, those are a little bit simpler because they got all the bulkheads and bulkhead plugs, and this is not like that anymore. Or they do have the salt and pepper shakers, but it's not quite like the newer stuff, which is easier to take out the bottom. But once he gets here, we'll get back to you. Flip this bad boy over. I got to clean up, put some tools away and stuff, and yeah, we'll get back at you.